Hello, this is George Conger with your announcements for Sunday, June 6th from Shepherd of the Hills. Our adult education classes resume tomorrow at 9:15. We're going to start a Bible series based on Paul's letter to the Romans, and it's going to be taken from a book called Romans, the definitive rogue cleric commentary using tools of Hebrew rhetoric. Bit of a mouthful, the title, but it's a book written by a friend of mine, Robert McLeod. Robert's a retired priest from Central Florida who had a parish in Orlando, and he's been the interim at Aspen in Christ Church in Aspen, Colorado. And he wrote this book after having taught this course at the parish adult education classes in Colorado. Now, what makes this class different from other Romans classes you may have had in the past is that Robert is looking at the context in which Paul's letter was written. In other words, what would the people who heard this letter read to them for the first time make of it and understand it? Putting it in its social and critical context, things I like to do. I'll record these classes and put them on our webpage and social media. So remember, tomorrow at 9:15 in the parish hall. Bring your friends. I'll provide the Bibles. I'm also working on 3 other classes in different areas, one historical, one theological, and one historical/philosophical. The first class is on the Crusades. Now, if you've read any modern history books or seen the movie with Brad Pitt, or was it Leonardo DiCaprio, one of these guys, you get a very warped picture of what was happening in the Crusades. And so I'm going to have a class on why they took place, what they mean, and how they happened. Sort of give you the real story, not the popular myth that we have today. Second class is, where do we get our Bible from, the New Testament, and what does that mean for us theologically as Christians? How do we understand God's Word? Where does it come from? And what does that word mean in the way we lead our lives? The third class is going to be a bit more fun for me. It's entitled Hitler's Religion. Was Adolf Hitler a Christian? And we're going to look at Adolf Hitler and his use of religion and abuse of religion, so that you can have people like Richard Dawkins, the famous atheist, say Hitler was a Christian, and then Hitler winds up killing tens of thousands of clergy and was no friend to the church. So who and what was Adolf Hitler? What was his mind? I think you might enjoy that. If you have a specific topic or Bible book that you would like to study, do let me know. It'll be fun. Coffee hour is it tomorrow after the 8 and 10:30 service. Now, we need groups and people to sign up to be the host or hostesses for coffee hour. Please contact Betty Pats or the office to put your name down on the schedule. Now, I'll be out of the office from Saturday, June 19th to Friday, June 25th, and I'll be in Ave Maria, Florida, attending a course on the Catechesis of the Good Shepherd. That's a Christian education program based upon the work of Maria Montessori. Now, we plan on introducing this program in the fall at Shepherd of the Hills. The Reverend Catherine Jeffrey will be our guest preacher and celebrant. Now, if you know of anyone who's sick or shut in, or who clergy, Deacon Gail, myself, Deacon Kathy, or the Stevens ministers should be reaching out to, do let us know. Please fill out one of the prayer cards or stop us and telephone us. It's important that in these transitional days that we don't lose anybody by neglecting to find them and see them. Next Saturday, June 12th, at 1 o'clock, we'll have the funeral of Swede Johnson. That's Margie Johnson's late husband. There's a reception to follow in the parish hall. All are welcome to attend. And the following Sunday, June 13th, at the 10:30 service, we will have the induction of members of the Daughters of the King. This week, we celebrate the birthdays of Kathy Allen, Pat Barr, Stephen Schufatelli, Bella Guarneri, Ashley Jones, Suzanne Schaefer, and Bill Kinley, as well as the anniversaries of Rudy and Lila Rudolph, George and Susan Conger, and Janice and Stephen Barnes. Wish them all a happy birthday or happy anniversary, and I'll see you all on Sunday in church.